The Egyptian tombs have been protected by curses from the very beginning of Egyptian history. Ancient Egyptians believed that desecration of tombs would make the spirit homeless. Warnings in tombs often threatened punishment and death to grave robbers. One of the most famous and enduring curses is that of the tomb of Tutankhamun, the boy king. In 1922, British archaeologist Lord Carnarvon and his American partner Howard Carter entered the pharaoh's tomb in the Valley of the Kings in Luxor. When Carter poked a hole into the tomb, Lord Carnarvon asked if he could see anything. Carter famously replied, "Yes, wonderful things." It is alleged that they also found a curse written in hieroglyphics upon a clay tablet. It read, "Death will slay with his wings whoever disturbs the pharaoh's peace." 5 months after entering the tomb, Lord Carnarvon, aged 56, was dead. It was reported at the time that upon Carnarvon's death, all of the lights in Cairo went out, and at the same time, at Lord Carnarvon's home in England, his dog howled and died at the same moment. Although these reports were only cited in newspapers and cannot be corroborated, Carnarvon's death was not an isolated incident. American millionaire George J. Gould died soon after visiting the tomb from a fever. British industrialist Joel Wolfe, who was one of the first visitors to the tomb, fell into a coma and later died. By 1929, a total of 22 people who had been involved in the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb had died prematurely. Within 7 years, only 2 of the original excavators were still alive. There are many theories that attempt to explain these deaths. Some people believe that the curse, like in voodoo curses, can be a result of the victim's own fears. Howard Carter always refused to believe any sort of curse, and he died of natural causes in 1939. Some argue that a civilization such as the ancient Egyptians, who were capable of building such marvels as the pyramids, would not abandon their kings to the mercy of grave robbers without protecting them. There is evidence that the ancient Egyptians had advanced knowledge of poisons, and it is therefore suggested that these may have been triggered upon opening the sealed tomb. In 1949, atomic scientist Professor Louis Bulgarini put forward a theory that the floor of the tomb may have been covered with uranium. Another more widely accepted theory is that of bacteria flourishing in the enclosed atmosphere. But this does not account for some of the strange deaths associated with the curse that were to come later. In 1966, the Director of Antiquities in Egypt dreamt that he would be in danger if the pharaoh's treasures left Egypt. After arranging for the treasures to be exhibited in Paris, he was killed by being knocked down by a car when leaving the meeting. His successor, Dr. Gamal Marez, believed that all of the deaths had been pure coincidence, and he was the proof, as he had dealt with tombs and mummies throughout his life, and he was healthy. In 1972, at the age of 50, Marez slumped over and died as the gold mask of Tutankhamun left the museum on its way to London. If you have enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our channel for more weird, wonderful, mysterious and strange world knowledge.